Hey, this is Carrie Mead. I am a life coach, a psychotherapist, and an EFT practitioner. I just wanted to share with you some quick and practical tips for using EFT tapping for any of the issues you might be facing in your life today. That could be insomnia, anger, apathy, chronic pain, emotional pain, um, brain fog, or shame, to name a few. So we can use tapping to process and release the pain that you're feeling, and then we can move through that pain together using EFT tapping. You might have known that the EFT Tapping World Summit is going on presently, and I think it's a great resource for people who are interested in learning how to tap. And so I just wanted to show you the tapping points in this quick video. So we always start with a setup statement that goes right along what we call the side of the hand or the karate chop point. That's the fleshy part of your hand underneath your pinky. So your meridians here are bilateral. So you can do right to left hand or left to right hand, whichever suits you. And you just tap here with your setup statement. A good setup statement always has the truth of the situation as well as an acceptance of yourself. So that may be, even though I have all this pain, I fully love it and completely accept myself. Or it may be, even though I'm so ashamed of myself, I completely love and accept myself. Or it may sound like, even though I'm not impressed with how my body looks and I feel my body's letting me down, I fully and completely love and accept myself. When you've chosen a setup statement that works for your situation, tap on your karate chop point 3 to 4 times, repeating that statement, and then move to the eyebrow point. The eyebrow point is the point where your eyebrows start right between your eyebrow and your nose. You can do it left and right together, or just the right hand, or just the left hand, whatever feels most comfortable for you. That's the eyebrow point. Moving to the side of the eye, that's the fleshy part near your eye, kind of where your temples are, but you're looking for a fleshy spot. We're working on acupressure points. That's your side of the eye. Under your eye is directly under your pupil. Again, you can do left or right or both together like I am. Then we move to under your nose. Then your chin point. The best way to get into the chin point is simply to curl up your bottom lip and really get into that crease. That's what we're looking, that's the space we're looking for. Then we're going to go to your collarbone point. This is a fleshy point, sometimes called the sore spot. You'll feel it in your body if you tap around somewhere between your chest and moving in a little bit from your collarbone. There's going to be a place where it probably feels a little more tender than the others. That's your collarbone point. Under the arm is quite straightforward. You can do both hands at the same time or one, but for women, it's right where your bra strap is. And then I would just take an open hand like this and just pat directly under your arm, and you'll reach all the points. Top of the head is the midline, the middle part of your head. So that's the top of your head. You can take your ears, make a space like this to bring your hands together. That's one part of your top of the head, and then come directly up from your nose to the middle part where they intersect. I'm now at the top of my head. So I'm going to use just a couple of hands and tap along the top of my head. And then I'm going to repeat the sequence. Eyebrow point, side of the eye, under the eye, under the nose, under the chin, collarbone, under the arm, top of the head. It's 8 points altogether. One more time. I'm going to go through the eyebrow point, side of the eye, under the eye, under the nose, chin, collarbone, under the arm, and top of the head. When I start tapping and I set up my statement, I'm going to pick a number between 1 and 10 that represents that feeling. So if I'm maybe tapping on chronic pain in my left shoulder, I might check in with my body and notice that that chronic pain level is at an 8 out of 10. So it's very high today, perhaps. I'm going to note that number down. I'm going to write down chronic pain, left shoulder, number 8 out of 10. As I go through these rounds of tapping, after 3 or 4, like I'm doing now, I'm going to stop, I'm going to check in. I'm going to see if that number shifted. Maybe it's shifted to a 7 out of 10. Maybe it's lowered. Maybe it's 5 out of 10. I'm also going to check if I'm still feeling pain, because it's possible that I'm not really in pain anymore, but I'm noticing that I'm sad about the use of my left arm or something like that. So maybe the pain has shifted to a manageable level, but perhaps something else has come up, another emotion. Maybe I'm sad out of 9 out of 10. And then I'd start tapping on that. This is just a brief introduction on how to use EFT tapping. If you'd like to learn more, please just contact me. I'll be happy to walk you through the steps.